Hello, salty dreamers, and welcome back to another episode of Project VAGO. This time, Stefan and I take you from the medieval rock of Monemvasia through the Saronic Gulf all the way to Poros. A journey between ancient stone cities, sleepy anchorages, boat maintenance, and the usual question: what's going to happen or break next? After sailing around the Peloponnese, Monemvasia honestly felt like jumping back in time. After days of capes, wind acceleration zones, and open sea, this giant rock suddenly appears in front of you, and all you can do is breathe the air of such a place full of history. And after everything the sea throws at you around here, arriving in this protected harbor feels great. But the real magic starts once you walk through the gate. Inside the old town there are no cars, only stone alleys, hidden courtyards, old churches and houses built directly into the rock. You don't really visit this place. You wander through it slowly, and you let your intuition take you through every little street. And somehow, time slows down with you. Byzantines, Venetians, and Ottomans all fought to control it. And during Venetian times, Monemvasia, on the coast of Laconia, became famous all across Europe for its sweet wine, Malvasia. The town's port acted as a trading center for wine produced in the eastern Peloponnese and perhaps in some of the Cyclades. While you walk, you can hear at all time the waves breaking on the walls of Monemvasia. Of course, like all towns in Greece, expect cats in every possible corner. Sailors have always stopped here for the same reasons: shelter, supplies, stories, and probably a good drink after Cape Maleas. Or before. There are plenty of tiny restaurants both in the old town and the new town, but we actually prefer to light up a candle and eat on the boat. On that day, we had burgers with Stefan's special caramelized onions. My favorite. After Monemvasia, we slowly moved north.
Security, security, security. We have 10 balloons overboard. Have to retrieve them.
So we spotted these balloons. And we thought, let's try to do a man overboard exercise and retrieve them. It's probably a wedding thing, so let's take it up.
I saved it.
In Spetses, we finally did something well needed: laundry, boat cleaning, and recovering mentally from the capes. Nothing but boat life.
next stop, next destination, Hydra. And not Hydra Island, Molos in Hydra, it's called. We'll see, we'll arrive shortly before sunset, around 7:30. Ting. Now wind is dying a bit because we're in the lee of this island. So, no, we're in the loof of this island. No, in the lee. Fuck. We're in the lee of this island. No, we're in the loof of this island. Fuck. Yeah, we're in the lee of this island. The lee is always in the back, and the loof is it the same in English, lee and loof? Windward and leeward.
The concept of windward and leeward is actually fundamental, but they can be confusing at first. Windward is the side facing the wind, the side the wind is coming from, and leeward is the side sheltered from the wind, the side the wind is blowing toward. If the wind is blowing from the north, let's say, the north side of the island is the windward side, the exposed one, and the south side of an island is the leeward side, the protected one. So when we're looking for a comfortable anchorage, we're usually looking for the lee side of an island. Windward is where the wind tries to make your life difficult, and leeward is where you go to recover from it. From there, we pass by Hydra Island, not Hydra Town yet, because we'll save this pretty place for the next episode.
The waves, Mom! These huge boats. Don't care.
And then Poros, our final destination, or better said, our repair and collecting station. Because after more than 300 miles around the Peloponnese, Vago politely informed us that she also needed attention. Our water maker decided to stop cooperating. He decided to rip apart and fill half of the bilge with salt water. The ignition key started playing games with us since Cape Maleas. It just stopped working and starting when we most needed it. And we also wanted to check and inspect a few things after the passage. What is today's project?
So I had the glamorous but important idea to test the bilge pump, and surprisingly she wasn't working. So I took a look, I took it apart, the bilge pump, I cleaned the filters and on the membranes and put her back in, and then I thought, yeah, now she would work. I tested again, but it got like she got pressure and water was going everywhere, and so we went further and we found out that the outlet of the bilge pump, which is going actually up there and then in the front cabin, it's going out of the boat, like on the side, and then I just checked there and I found out that it was full of some insects. So some insects built a nest inside, and the water was not able to go out, logically. So we cleaned that, and now we're testing our bilge pump again. So the first test was already successful, the other side, and now we test the left side here. So we're testing now the bilge pump. I give the go to Erika. Go! And she's sucking water. Woo! Tension! But the water is gone.
Let's see. I'm ready. Okay, Stephanie's taking too much time. Wow, there's so much dirt still inside.
One thing we're learning, on a sailboat, problems rarely arrive alone. They travel in groups, and honestly, without something to fix, it will get boring, right? And every repair teaches us something. Sometimes patience, sometimes new vocabulary, sometimes just, we're doomed.
Ins Wasser gelandet. Yes! High five?
Immer noch Dreck. Sollen wir weiter noch mehr putzen?
Ich denke, es ist genug rausgekommen und dann.
Poros and Calatas are one of those places sailors end up staying longer than they expect. Protected bays, hardware stores, spare parts, easy ferries to Athens, and enough tavernas to emotionally recover from the boat work. Most of the time we stayed anchored in the northern bay, almost completely alone, and right next to an old shipwreck we obviously had to explore with the dinghy, because why not? I mean, it's just there.
Hello, hello! We are currently on our way to Egina, and we're quite excited because we're waiting for our first visit. It's a very good friend of ours, and she's the first one who said, I'm gonna come. And she did. She's coming. So we're going to get her in Egina, and from there we'll see how she feels, if she likes to sail, if she we'll see where the wind will take us and how the flow will be. And yeah, see you in Egina. And we're also quite happy about the Bimini.
And our motor.
And the motor. We had quite some projects in Poros.
Our ignition key was not working anymore. The switch here. So we decided to fit the button downstairs next to the motor in the aft cabin to that we can still start the motor, because could get nasty if you cannot start the motor after a long sailing day.
Of course.
And in the next episode, we take you to Moni Island, Agistri, Porto Heli, and we finally go to Hydra Town. Until then, we wish you fair winds, calm anchorages, and hopefully minor boat issues. If you enjoyed this episode, leave a like, subscribe, and drop a comment. We'd really love to hear from you. And until the next one, see you out there!